When you create security roles, you can manually add individual users to them. Or you can add users dynamically by their organizational unit or group association. With a manual assignment, you choose the user to be added to a role. Let's look at how you manually add a user who is a system administrator. Find your security role. Search for your user and add to the role. You can include the user's subordinates, but it's best not to do so as this may result in giving them more access rights than you intended. Additionally, use caution when allowing users to delegate a role to others. For example, a system admin should likely be permitted to give this role to other users who should be system admins. However, someone in a role that manages rosters may not be allowed to delegate that role to others without approval from a higher-level admin. Constraint settings determine how to handle users who already have one or more role permissions that may be in other roles. If those permissions are constrained, you can append them to add all constraints from the roles together. Replacing constraints keeps only the new ones. You can choose not to modify constraints to maintain old ones. Now let's look at dynamic assignments. In some cases, a user is assigned to a role by the system based on predefined criteria. For example, users who are designated as a manager for another user are automatically assigned to the manager role. This is a system role. You cannot manually add users to these roles. For dynamic assignments, you define the criteria, such as users in a specific position, that will determine assignment to a role. Select the organizational unit. Then select the Dynamically Assign option. Users whose position matches the criteria are automatically assigned to the role. They are also removed if the criteria no longer applies. Effectively maintain system integrity by managing user placement into security roles, either manually or dynamically.